Fire. What up, Spartans? Dell G in the building. Fire. Spartans in the night, baby, what's the plan? 49ers, Niners, Empire. 49ers, Niners, Empire. 49ers, Niners, Empire.
It's the kickoff. What's the position? Vince the body, the scissors, Super Bowl attention. Heavy compact, 3-4-4-3 contact. Defensive compact, offensive context. We on the mission, gold eye, golden eye vision. The competition raising high, 49 adrenaline. Winner with class, cover zone pass reception. Linebacker blitz pass interception. Yo, you know Spartans of the night, it goes a long way, you know what I'm saying? You know, that one came about. That's what started all of this, coming up with the Niner anthem stuff. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know how this came along. You know what I mean? Uh, I'll go way back. Basically, I've been, like I said, I've been on the hip hop scene for a long time. I've been doing music since '91. So, you know what I mean? Doing my thing in Atlanta, '06. You know, underground Atlanta scene, you know what I'm saying? Been doing hip hop music all over, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was kind of hard, trying to find Nana fans around town. So, I was just strictly into my hip hop music and R&B and working with other artists, you know what I'm saying? Doing other music. So, after a while, I said, yo, man, I need to make something for the Niners, you know what I'm saying? That's my team or whatever. But now, before that happened, I said, yo, I need to find a group. I need to find, where my peeps at. I'm saying? Where my Niners at, right? Right, Tone? I'm saying? Where my Niners at? I couldn't find them at that time. This is like 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, where they at? You know what I'm saying? So, I ended up finding Pedro, Dave, and they've been doing their thing. Spartan, non Empire, you know what I'm saying? They were doing their thing for a long time since way back, you know. All of us been doing our thing way back then. So, all of us hanging out, rocking taco and all these different spots and everything, always traveling around, Tampa, Dallas, and all these different spots, you know what I'm saying? So, during that time, it was just like the DJs, I was like, yeah, it's nothing but the DJs. I said, yo, I've been looking around, I'm like, yo, we need some artists around here. I'm like thinking to myself for years. So, I didn't say nothing for a long time because I was sitting there like, yo, I need to go ahead and make an anthem. I didn't say anything for a long time. So, since 2011, 2012, I've been sitting like, yo, I'm not going to say nothing. That's why I say, like I said on the other one, I say, yo, sometimes it's good to say something. Closed mouths don't get fed, they say. So, I ended up talking to Dave, sometimes, Dave Kahn, the short guy, yeah, the cool short guy. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, he didn't know I did music. None of them in there knew I did music. You know how like we all in groups, we travel big, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know what everybody do, you know what I'm saying? We automatically turn to family because we sitting there chilling or whatever. But, sometimes your talents could be used somewhere. So if you say something, you might get somewhere. So think about that when you out and about. Promote yourself. Let people know what you do. Maybe you might be sitting next to somebody do the same thing you do. Y'all get together, work, make things happen. You know what I'm saying? That's called unifying. uniting. We've been united and it feels so good. You know what I'm saying? but like I'm saying. So 2012 hit. I'm sitting there chilling with the group, watching the game. We all having fun, watching the game, watch party. All we do, having a great time, wilding out, doing big things or whatever. Then I said to myself, okay, I'll wait a while until Dave know. I gave him my hip hop CD. That's when he heard it. He was like, yo, you dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I didn't hand no music out to anybody, you know, that much outside of, Atlanta area at that time. So basically I said, well, go to the head person. I'm not gonna go through everybody else. I said, yo, I want your approval first. So basically, he heard the CD. He's like, that's dope. And I told him, I said, yo, I got something else for you too. You know what I'm saying? He said, what? I said, yo, you can trust me on it. I got an anthem for you. And that's when, time went through. 2012 to Atlanta barbecue. That's 3 years time. So I sat there and been chilling all that time, and a lot of people didn't know. I've been doing shows elsewhere and everything else, on the regular. So, half the time I'm like, hey, it's time for me to go ahead and let you know what time it is. So 2015 barbecue came along in Atlanta, July. We had that out here. Everybody came out, had a great time. And that's when we first heard the song, Spartans of the Night. So I made that for the whole Nana Empire, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said Spartans of the Night, Nana Empire. So I made it for the whole group and made the anthem for the group as well. So everything you hear on there is talking about everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the groups together, you know what I'm saying? Together. We all together, united, unifying, bringing us together. Music and football brings us together. Let's have fun, you know what I mean? So that's what I was doing. Basically, 2015, it came out. He never even heard the track. He didn't hear it. He heard the track that night of the barbecue. So you gotta understand. You gotta show your trust or whatever. Hey, sometimes people will say, nah, I don't know. But hey, I showed him that night. You know what I'm saying? He had DJ Thunder, you know what I'm saying? He was spinning that night too. So, you know what I mean? Everything's going way back. I'm just showing you what time it is, how this all came about, you know what I mean? And sure enough, bam, that night, everybody was like, yo, we love it. Let's rock with it. So, he loved it so much. After that barbecue, that same year, that's when I was like, yo, I really haven't went to the games because the games is always far away somewhere else. I'm always doing music somewhere else, never get time to go to a game and all that. So he was like, yo, he said, Dell G, you've been traveling, doing all these other things, and you ain't never been to a game. I said, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been busy. So, and then I said, hey, he said, well, this time you're going. I said, I'm going. Where am I going? Yo, Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? That's where we going to go. So from there, went out to Pittsburgh, 2015. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there performing out there. DJ D-Lac was spinning. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Dave Canal was performing there that time too. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time he saw me out there. And since then, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, it was always just me and Dave Canal crossing each other in different tailgates all over the place after that point in time. We say, hey, we gonna keep crossing each other. Let's go ahead and rock something. So you know what I'm saying. So I would get to that, on the other track. You know what I'm saying. But basically, Spartans of the Night. My boy Kevin Smith from South Carolina, he made the track. You know what I'm saying. And I basically put my whole thought process into it and made the track. And basically I watched everything going on the whole time to mix it all into the track. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times things takes time to put into a track. You know what I'm saying? You got to find the track. You got to sit here, even if you make the track, when you actually making the track, now that takes a longer time because now you're producing the track. Now you got to write the song. Now you got to engineer the song. And then you got to promote it yourself, do everything else. It's a whole lot to this whole process that everybody don't understand. They just figure, oh yeah, they press the button and ta-da, the song is there and whatever. Nah, but that's what happens. You got to put down this and make money this way to pay this or that, the other, and it goes a long way. So that's basically how Spartans of the Night came along. You know what I mean? So, and then that's how y'all all loving the track. You know what I'm saying? Spartans of the Night. What's your plan? Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo.